101 solar. Solar energy comes from the sun. Solar panels convert sunlight into electricity. 102 lunar. The surface of the moon is covered with craters. Scientists study the lunar phases to understand the moon's cycle. 103 orbit. Earth orbits the sun once a year. Satellites follow a specific orbit around the Earth. 104 gravity. Gravity keeps planets in orbit. Apples fall from trees because of gravity. 105 mass. The rocket's mass affects the amount of fuel needed. Objects with greater mass require more force to move. 106 velocity. Velocity measures speed in a given direction. The bicycle's velocity increased as it went downhill. 107 acceleration. Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. The car experienced rapid acceleration. 108 force. A force can push or pull an object. Balanced forces do not cause motion. 109 friction. Friction slows down moving objects. Ice has less friction than concrete. 110 magnetism. Magnetism allows magnets to attract or repel objects. A compass needle moves because of Earth's magnetic field. 111 electricity. Electricity powers homes and devices. Static electricity can make your hair stand up. 112 circuit. A circuit must be closed to work. If the circuit is open, current will not flow. 113 conductor. Copper is a good conductor of electricity. Metals generally have higher conductivity than wood. 114 insulator. Rubber is an electrical insulator. Insulators prevent electricity from escaping wires. 115 energy. Energy is needed to perform work. Kinetic energy increases as an object moves faster. 116 potential. A stretch spring has potential energy. Potential energy converts to kinetic energy when released. 117 kinetic. Kinetic energy depends on mass and speed. A rolling ball has kinetic energy. 118 light travels faster than sound. Plants need light for photosynthesis. 119 refraction. Refraction occurs when light changes direction through glass. Lenses use refraction to focus images. 120 reflection. Reflection occurs when light bounces off a surface. Mirrors create a clear reflection. 121 absorption. Plants absorb sunlight to gain energy. A sponge efficiently absorbs water. 122 wavelength. The wavelength determines the color of light. Shorter wavelengths carry more energy. 123 frequency. Frequency measures how often a wave occurs. High-frequency waves have more energy than low-frequency waves. 124 amplitude. Amplitude is the height of a wave. Larger amplitude produces louder sound. 125 sound. Sound travels through air, water, and solids. Each musical instrument produces a unique sound. 126 vibration. A tuning fork produces sound through vibration. Vibrations can be heard and felt. 127 temperature. Temperature affects the speed of molecular movement. Boiling water has a higher temperature than ice water. 128 pressure. Pressure is the force applied per unit area. Air pressure changes with altitude. 129 density. Density is mass divided by volume. Ice floats because it has a lower density than water. 130 buoyancy. Buoyancy allows objects to float in a fluid. Ships float due to buoyancy. 131 matter. Matter occupies space and has mass. Solids, liquids, and gases are states of matter. 132 solid. Ice is the solid form of water. Solids have a definite shape. 133 liquid. Water is a liquid at room temperature. Liquids take the shape of their container. 134 gas. Oxygen is a gas essential for life. Gases expand to fill the space available. 135 element. Oxygen is a chemical element. Elements combine to form compounds. 136 atom. An atom is the basic unit of matter. Each atom consists of protons, neutrons, and electrons. 137 molecule. Water is a molecule made of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. Molecules determine the properties of substances. 138 reaction. A chemical reaction creates new substances. Mixing vinegar and baking soda causes a reaction. 139 catalyst. A catalyst speeds up a chemical reaction. Enzymes act as biological catalysts. 140 enzyme. Enzymes help digest food in the stomach. Each enzyme works best under specific conditions. 141 respiration cells obtain energy through respiration. Respiration uses oxygen and releases carbon dioxide. 142 photosynthesis. Photosynthesis converts light energy into chemical energy. Green leaves are essential for photosynthesis. 143 chlorophyll. Chlorophyll gives plants their green color. Chlorophyll absorbs sunlight for photosynthesis. 144 nitrogen. Nitrogen is a major component of the atmosphere. Plants need nitrogen to grow. 145 oxygen. Humans need oxygen to breathe. Oxygen helps combustion occur. 146 carbon. Carbon is the basis of all organic molecules. Burning fuel produces carbon dioxide. 147 hydrogen. Hydrogen is the lightest element. Water is composed of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. 148 energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Renewable energy sources are more sustainable. 149 force. Force changes the motion of an object. Gravity keeps planets in orbit. 150 motion. Motion is the change in position over time. The motion of planets follows predictable paths. 151 inertia. Inertia keeps an object at rest or in constant motion. Seatbelts protect passengers by countering inertia in car crashes. 152 solar. Solar energy comes from the sun. Solar panels convert sunlight into electricity. 153 lunar. The moon's surface is covered with craters. Scientists study lunar phases to understand the moon's cycle. 154 orbit. Earth orbits the sun once a year. Satellites follow a specific orbit around the Earth. 155 gravity. Gravity pulls objects toward the Earth's center. Gravity causes apples to fall from trees. 156 mass. Objects with greater mass require more force to move. Mass represents the amount of matter in an object. 157 velocity. Velocity combines speed and direction. The bicycle's velocity increased going downhill. 158 acceleration. Acceleration is the change in velocity. The car underwent rapid acceleration. 159 force. A force pushes or pulls an object. Balanced forces do not create motion. 160 friction. Friction slows the movement of objects. Ice produces less friction than concrete. 161 magnetism. Magnetism allows magnets to attract or repel objects. The compass needle moves because of Earth's magnetic field. 162 electricity. Electricity powers homes and devices. Static electricity can make your hair stand up. 163 circuit. A circuit must be closed to allow current to flow. An open circuit stops the flow of electricity. 164 conductor. Copper is a good conductor of electricity. Metals generally conduct electricity better than wood. 165 insulator. Rubber is an electrical insulator. Insulators prevent electricity from escaping wires. 166 energy. Energy is required to perform work. Kinetic energy increases as speed increases. 167 potential. A stretched spring has potential energy. Potential energy converts to kinetic energy when released. 168 kinetic. Kinetic energy depends on mass and speed. A rolling ball has kinetic energy. 169 light. Light travels faster than sound. Plants need light for photosynthesis. 170 refraction. Refraction bends light as it passes through glass. Lenses focus images using refraction. 171 reflection. Reflection occurs when light bounces off surfaces. Mirrors produce clear reflections. 172 absorption. Plants absorb sunlight to gain energy. Sponges efficiently absorb water. 173 wavelength. Wavelength determines the color of light. Shorter wavelengths carry more energy. 174 frequency. Frequency measures how often waves occur. High-frequency waves carry more energy than low-frequency waves. 175 amplitude. Amplitude is the height of a wave. Larger amplitude makes sound louder. 176 sound. Sound travels through air, water, and solids. Each instrument produces a unique sound. 177 vibration. Vibration produces sound, as in a tuning fork. Vibrations can be felt as well as heard. 178 temperature. Temperature affects molecular movement. Boiling water is hotter than ice water. 179 pressure. Pressure is force per unit area. Air pressure changes with altitude. 180 density. Density is mass divided by volume. Ice floats because it has lower density than water. 181. Buoyancy. Buoyancy allows objects to float. Ships float due to buoyancy. 182. Matter. Matter occupies space and has mass. Solids, liquids, and gases are forms of matter. 183. Solid. Ice is the solid state of water. Solids maintain a fixed shape. 184. Liquid. Water is liquid at room temperature. Liquids take the shape of their container. 185. Gas. Oxygen is a gas essential for life. Gases expand to fill available space. 186. Element. Oxygen is a chemical element. Elements combine to form compounds. 187. Atom. An atom is the basic unit of matter. Atoms consist of protons, neutrons, and electrons. 188. Molecule. Water is made of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. Molecules determine a substance's properties. 189. Reaction. Chemical reactions produce new substances. Vinegar and baking soda react to form bubbles. 190. Catalyst. Catalysts speed up chemical reactions. Enzymes are biological catalysts. 191. Enzyme. Enzymes help digest food. Each enzyme works best under specific conditions. 192. Respiration. Cells gain energy through respiration. Respiration uses oxygen and releases carbon dioxide. 193. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis converts sunlight into chemical energy. Green leaves are vital for photosynthesis. 194. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll gives plants their green color. Chlorophyll absorbs sunlight for photosynthesis. 195. Nitrogen. Nitrogen is a major component of air. Plants need nitrogen for growth. 196. Oxygen. Humans require oxygen to breathe. Oxygen supports combustion. 197. Carbon. Carbon is the basis of organic molecules. Burning fuel produces carbon dioxide. 198. Hydrogen. Hydrogen is the lightest element. Water consists of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. 199. Energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Renewable energy is more sustainable. 200. Force. Force changes the motion of objects. Gravity keeps planets in orbit.